Welcome to MVHS Science Night. I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store today. MVHS Science Night is a great opportunity for businesses from all around Washington State, as you can tell, to show our students that you can pursue a career in science. Hi, this is junior Erica Sotelo. Erica, why do you think Science Night is important?
I think it's important because it teaches kids more about the background of science and educates them more.
I think it's important because kids learn about different colleges, different careers, and there's different activities that they could do upstairs.
Well, I think it's important because it gets people together, and it's just a big get-together of everybody, and it makes a lot of friends.
Hi, Moby. Why do you think Science Night is important?
Well, it really exposes the students and the community to all the some of the possibilities in science. They get to see the different demonstrations, you can see the different classrooms, you can see all the exhibitors. It's a really unique experience in our community.
Well, I think the Science Night is very important because you get to learn new things and you get to see new careers around here.
Well, personally, I believe it's important for the learning, getting the community together, and extra credit.
This is Greg Parkinson from Puget Sound Energy. Greg, could you tell me a bit about your exhibit here?
Yes, we have a high voltage safety demo. We energized this line to 12,000 volts. These are not, but we talked about safety around power lines. Accidents happen, the theory, the speed electricity that people don't realize, and they don't realize electricity is instantaneous because it's always seeking earth, always seeking ground. So if you're in that path, that's when the bad things happen.
What this is this is a permeable pavement. And unlike regular pavements where you get like oils and gross stuff and everything sloshing off into your storm water or into a stream, this here is permeable and infiltrates the groundwater and gets rid of all the bad, icky stuff that's in the water. And then from the percolation down there, it can move on to our stormwater and our streams, and it's in a lot better condition than before, than just coming off the straight pavement.
What do you think students can gain from this exhibit?
Well, it looks like they can learn a lot about different opportunities for professional employment later on, and then maybe the education they might want to pursue in order to reach their goals. I think it's really exciting. There's so many different things represented here, and of course I'm pretty excited about the nursing profession and how important it is for young people to realize they need to really think about math, algebra, and the sciences, chemistry and biology and so forth, if that's a goal they want to pursue.
Yeah, well, this is wonderful and a great opportunity. I know lots of people that want to become a nurse, So this is a great exhibit. Thank you for being here. So can you tell me a bit about this and this drone?
Yeah, so actually let me give you a little bit of background. This is part of Washington Engineering Institute's nighttime curriculum. This is a 3D model built using the drone. We're for civil engineers and mechanical engineers, lowest price tuition in all of Washington State, and we are a working college. You work during the day, you go to work school at night. So the whole point is you graduate with zero debt. That's kind of our philosophy here at Washington Engineering Institute.
Hi, Ms. Colson. Could you please tell me a bit about the Human and Anatomy Physiology room?
The Human Anatomy room is busy with body parts. We have the mannequins that they've built their muscles on with the skeleton of a cow femur bone. We have a real cat that they're dissecting in the back. We have a fetal pig they're dissecting. We have a tobacco information display where they have pig lungs. We have two sets of pig lungs, a real one and the one they've stained for what it looks like when you smoke. We have a biotech, our first one this year for our biotech class. Lexi is separating out her dye by charge, and Avendaya is showing and demonstrating how to use a micropipette. We have a cow heart, and back there is a sheep eyeball and also a sheep brain. Very busy.
Hi, guys. What are you most looking forward to tonight?
Like that thing that's made out of metal and it shoots out fire.
Awesome. What are you most looking forward to?
The explosions.
Ms. Harpel, could you tell me a bit about this room?
In chemistry this year, we're studying polymers. So all kinds, from natural to artificial, and stuff that you can make and take, or stuff that you can just touch and feel grossed out by.
This is so much fun because everybody gets to share some of the most fun things we do during the year. Like we have a seaweed bin, and everybody gets to look through and see what they can find that's living in the seaweed. And for little kids, we're making whale puppets and jellies examples, and we've got microscopes so people can see like shell eggs. So what was your favorite thing?
Well, in this room, I got my hand painted. It says MB. Yeah, it's fun.
Thank you.
Hi, can you guys please tell me how math fits into Science Night?
How's math fit in Science Night?
Well, one of the goals of Science Night is actually to promote all STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, and math. And so for the past 4 or 5 years, we've had a math room just to get people excited about some games and puzzles and things that involve math.
You know, the thing that I look forward to every year is just to see how it grows. And every year there are more and more community displays, there are more and more student displays, and that's what I really love about Science Night.
What are you guys doing?
We're pounding down these to look at the rocks.
Exciting. So, do you guys love science?
Kind of.
Kind of? Me too. I kind of like science. What are you guys doing today?
We're playing at Science Night.
Are you having fun?
Very much fun.
Are you excited for high school to be involved with this when you're in high school?
Yes, because my older brother went here.
Well, that's wonderful. I hope you guys are having fun playing in the...
I do. I am having very much fun.
That's awesome. Hi, we're here with Miss Farron, the creator of Science Night. Miss Farron, how does it feel to have this be the 10th annual Science Night and to have it be amazing?
I think every year Science Night just gets better and better. We bring in more things. This year we brought the Mammoth Classroom in. We have explosions. We have an awesome new room, the Nocturnal Room. And really, you know, this is a team effort. And the science teachers think all year about what they're going to do for their demo rooms, how to make this awesome. And we have exhibitors that come back year after year after year. So Science Night, it's just an awesome event because all these people are coming together and having a great time, and it's all about science. And what's cooler than science?
Right. So how much time and effort do the science teachers put into this?
A lot. So we all think about our rooms all year and what we can do to improve our rooms. And yeah, everybody really, we want to make this event great.
So how does it feel to put this much time and effort into Science Night and have it come together so perfect?
It's when it comes together and is awesome that it's really good. Not like the year where the fire alarm made everyone evacuate and they didn't come back. That was in our learning experience. And now we've worked out all those glitches, and Science Night runs really smoothly. And really, you know, it's everybody putting in that effort.
Awesome. What do you think students can gain from attending Science Night?
Well, the whole reason that we started doing Science Night was so that students can come see all the awesome careers they can have, all the different colleges that offer great science things, the things they can learn in the science classes here. And really, like, science is in so many parts of our lives, and you don't always realize that. You know, we tend to compartmentalize. We have history and math and English and science, and really it's kind of all together.
Awesome. So Science Night is already pretty awesome and amazing. Is there any new exciting things for next year?
You know, I think we're always looking for new exhibits like the mammoths or the bears that can be a new experience and kind of keep it fresh and interesting every single time.
Can you tell me a bit about these bears?
Sure. So these are bears from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and these bears were donated by the Service for Education. The one on the left is a grizzly bear, and he is not a full adult grizzly bear. He's kind of a juvenile. He was actually hit by a truck in Montana, and somehow we got a hold of him, and now he's here to teach people about grizzlies, because there are grizzlies in Washington as well, once in a blue moon. And then the one on the right is a black bear, and this guy is a pretty decent-sized black bear. He was actually a bear that got too acclimatized to humans and had to be relocated from his home in south central Washington twice. And he came back again and again to eat people's garbage, so he actually had to be euthanized and put down by Fish and Wildlife. So yeah, that's what you would call a problem bear.
So what can you expect to see on a regular trail in the North Cascades? Like, what kind of animals?
Well, it depends on where you're going, and it depends on who you're with and how quiet you are. So on a regular day in the North Cascades, I will see a lot of birds. I'll see Douglas squirrels. But if you go out into the backcountry, 94% of North Cascades National Park is backcountry, so you have to hike in. If you're quiet and if you pay attention, you can see anything from a black bear to bald eagles. There's all kinds of carnivores, herbivores, omnivores of all shapes and sizes in the park.
And we're going to end Science Night with a bang. Stay tuned. Thanks, y'all, for coming to Science Night. I hope you guys had a good time. See you next year.